Welcome to Commerce and Management Solutions. In this video, we are going to work out one question under the subject Financial Management. How to calculate interest, that means compound interest and simple interest. Let us take a question here. Assume you deposit $10,000 in an account earning 8% simple interest for 4 years. What is the accumulated interest at the end of the second year? So to work out this, to calculate the accumulated interest in simple interest method, we can use a simple equation. That equation is that interest is equal to PNR. Interest is equal to PNR. By using this formula, we can calculate very easily the interest. What will be the interest at the end of the second year, we can calculate. So you need to take out the values here. So P is equal to $10,000. P is given in the question, that is $10,000. Then N is given, that is actual N is here, it is 4 years, but we are calculating only for the second year. That means for the 2 years we are calculating. So N we can take it as 2 years. Then we want to take R. R is given, what is R? R is 8%, which means 8 divided by 100, so that is equal to 0.08. R is 0.08, N is 2 years, P is $10,000. So just apply this all values into the formula. So $10,000 into N is 2 into 0.08. Then you will be getting 10,000 into 2 is equal to 20,000 into 0.08, that is equal to $1,600. This is the interest amount if you are depositing 10,000 in a bank at the rate of 8%. So how to calculate the total amount? That is very easy. Total amount is equal to $10,000 plus $1,600. Then you will be getting total 16,000, sorry, not 16,000, $11,600 you will be getting. $11,600 you will be getting if you are investing 10,000 rupees at the rate of 8% for the 2 years. Hope you clear that how to calculate simple interest. It is very easy. If you are remembering this formula, you can easily calculate interest rate is equal to PNR for calculating the simple interest. Then let us take another question. Compounded interest. How to calculate compounded interest? Here you need to calculate compounded interest on rupees 6,000 for 3 years at the rate of 9% compounded annually. Keep in mind, compounded annually. Every year the interest will be compounded. So for calculating for this kind of question, to calculate compound interest, we can use an equation, that is amount is equal to total amount we will be calculating here. So total amount at the end of the 3 years, that is equal to, at the end of 3 years is equal to P into 1 plus R raised N. That is the equation we can apply. Here P is again principal amount. P is principal amount. What is the principal amount here in the question? 6,000. P is principal amount. Then R is rate. R is rate, that is equal to 9%, means 9 divided by 100, so that is equal to 0.09. Then N is given directly, that is year or the time which we are calculating, that is 3 time we are calculating, so we can write it as 3. Just apply these all values in the equation, then you will be getting the total amount, not interest. So here we can write 6,000 into 1 plus R is equal to 0.09 raise N is equal to 3. Then you can write here 6,000 into, that is into 1.09 raise 3, that is equal to how much you will be getting? 6,000 into 1.29503. Then you will get the answer here. What will be the total amount? Rupees 7,770 will be the total amount. This is the total amount the person is going to get if you are investing 6,000 rupees for 3 years at the rate of 9% in a compounded interest model. So here we can calculate interest. What will be the interest? Interest is equal to the amount, that is total amount which you received minus principal amount. So here the total amount you are receiving 7,770 minus you invested, that is principal amount 6,000. So you are getting the interest is 1,700 rupees. 1,700 rupees you will be getting the interest rate. Interest. Hope you clear that how to calculate here. Keep in mind that to calculate the compounded interest, we can use the simple equation, that is P into 1 plus R raise N. For the simple interest, we are using simple interest. We use the equation that is P and R. Remember both the equation. Then, hope you clear this one, right? Then, we'll take another question. Let's see how it will be, how it can be worked out. Find the compound interest on rupees 2,500 for 15 months at the rate of 8% compounded quarterly. Here interest rate is given 8%, that is for 1 year, but we need to calculate it quarterly. Quarterly means every 3 months we need to calculate. How much will be the amount at the end of the 15 months? So that if you are going to calculate the amount in case of compound interest, if you are calculating the amount quarterly, you can use a simple formula, the same only simple formula, that is principal amount into 1 plus R by 4 into NT, means number of times. So here P is principal amount. So P is given, that is in the question directly, 2,500. R is equal to, what is the R rate? 8%, which means 0.08. How we will get this? 8 divided by 100 is equal to 0.08. Then we can take here R by 4. We want to take R by 4 because we are calculating for quarterly, means for 3 months. Means every year how many times we will calculate? 4 times we will calculate the interest every year. So here R by 4 is equal to 0.08 divided by 4, that is equal to 0.02. Hope you got it. Then we need to take NT, means number of times which we are going to calculate. How many months we are taking? Total duration is 15 months. Each time period means each quarter period we will be having how many months? 3 months. So we will be calculating the interest for 5 times. So we will take NT is 5 times. Then you can apply all these values. We got the principal 2,500 and we got here R value, that is R by 4 we got 0.02. Then NT we got 5. Then we can apply directly into the formula. So here 2,500 into 1 plus R by 4 we have taken 0.02 raise. NT is 5. Then you will be getting here 2,500 into 1.02 raise 5. That is equal to 2,500 into 1.104. So that the amount is equal to 2,760 rupees. You will be getting 2,760 rupees you will be getting if you are getting the compounded interest quarterly for 15 months. You will be getting total amount 2,760. From this you can calculate interest rates. You can calculate interest. Interest is equal to the amount which you are receiving minus principal amount. So the amount which you are receiving is 2,760 minus the amount you invested is 2,500. So this is the interest amount. So if you got how to calculate in this kind of situation, here I would like to give you one additional point. So here, if it is asking for yearly, there is no doubt p plus 1 by 1 p plus p into 1 plus r raise n, p into 1 plus r raise n. If the interest rate or if you are calculating yearly, there is no issue to it. If you are calculating quarterly, we can use this equation what we discussed here. That is p into 1 plus r by 4 raise nt. If you are calculating semi-annually, means every year 2 times, then it will be P into, means 2 times, means half yearly. If you are calculating half yearly, the equation will be 1 P into 1 plus R by 2 raise NT. Here you need to take NT. What will be the NT? Means if it is for 2 years, NT will be 2 into 2, that is equal to 4. If it is for 3 years, NT will be 2 into 3, so that is equal to 6. It will change accordingly. Then the same time, if you are calculating monthly, every month you are calculating, then it will be P into 1 plus R divided by monthly we are calculating, so it will be 12. Raise NT. So here NT means here every year we will calculate 12 times. So if you are taking for 2 years, so it will be 2 into 12, that is equal to 24. It will be 2 into 12, that is equal to 24. If you are taking for 3 years, it will be 3 into 12, then it will be 36. NT is equal to 36 in this kind of situation. Hope you clear that, right? So anyway, I hope you understood that. So you can work out some questions. Here I am. I would like to give you 1, 2, 3 questions here. Let's see that. So the questions are, what sum will amount to rupees 5,000 in 6 years at 8% per annum? Please just calculate this question. So thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you understood how to calculate the compound interest and simple interest.